Hey there everyone, it's Brendan here from Crypto 101 and welcome back to another cryptocurrency tutorial. And in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through how to trade on the Polygon or Matic ecosystem, which is a popular layer 2 for the Ethereum network. Now, people use layer 2s, especially on Ethereum, because of the low transaction fees. So instead of having to pay a couple of dollars, heck, sometimes $10, $20, $30 per transaction, people can go over to a layer 2 and just pay a few cents instead of the hefty transaction fees that the Ethereum mainnet bring in. So there's a couple of things that you're going to need before we get started here. Number one, we're going to be using the Coinbase exchange as our centralized exchange counterpart. And then number two, you're going to need a wallet. And in today's video, I'm going to be using the Coinbase wallet because of the easy integration that it has. So now you can go ahead and see that I have Coinbase loaded up on my screen. And the first step in this process is going up to the transfer button, clicking send crypto, and going from Bitcoin to Ethereum, which we're going to go ahead and type on in. And now I can go ahead and say, hey, I can send X amount of Ethereum. We'll just say, hey, I'm going to send $10 worth of Ethereum here. Now, if you don't already have Ethereum in your account that's available to be sent, you're obviously going to need that. But I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to send $10 worth of Ethereum, and it's going to ask me to select the network. So I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to scroll down. I can see that there is the Ethereum mainnet, there's Base, there's Arbitrum, etc. But I'm going to click on Polygon because that's the tutorial that we're walking through here today. So it's going to ask for an address, and this is where your Coinbase wallet really comes in. So I'm going to go ahead, make sure I'm logged in. I'm going to go to the receive button here, click receive, and then I'm going to go over to my Ethereum address and click the copy button. Now, after I do this, it's going to say, hey, your address has been copied to your clipboard. I can go back to my wallet, paste this in. I already have my wallet recognized, but now I can click the enter button on my keyboard. After I do this, it's going to give me the final confirmation of, hey, you're sending $10 of Ethereum on the Ethereum network via the Polygon Layer 2, which is why we can see the little icon here, to my wallet. I'm going to click preview send. It's going to say, hey, this could take an estimated time of roughly 30 minutes or so. Do you still want to send it? It's going to cost you $10.04. I'm going to go ahead and click send now. So after I do this, it's going to ask for a confirmation text. It's going to take a little bit of time. So if you don't see it the moment that this comes through, it's okay. Give it some time, and we're going to cut right back after the Ethereum has arrived in my wallet. So it ended up taking literally just a few seconds to load into my wallet, a lot less than the recommended 30 minutes that it said it would. And if we scroll down inside of my Coinbase wallet, we can now see that there is wrapped Ether on the Polygon network sitting right here. So now I have this Ethereum on the Polygon network inside of my wallet, which brings us to step two, which is to actually go to a decentralized exchange like Uniswap. So if we go over to uniswap.org, it's going to bring us to a page like this one. We're going to click launch app, and it's going to bring us to a new page. Now here, I'm going to go ahead and need to actually connect my wallet in the top right. You can kind of see it. It's a little bit off my screen. I'll bring it on so that everyone can see the whole thing here. And then I'm going to click connect. So now that I can connect, I can go ahead and click on my Coinbase wallet option or whatever wallet that you're using. I'm going to go ahead and connect it, and boom, I'm loaded in. So now that my wallet is actually loaded over here, I can go ahead and click on the network that we're using, and I'm going to change it from Ethereum to Polygon. Again, I'm just going to click on this little icon right up here in the top right. I'm going to click the drop down and click on Polygon. So now that you can see over here that I can trade either Matic, I can trade other things. I can kind of click the drop down arrow and look at what I want to trade. But remember that we loaded in Ethereum. So I'm going to click the WETH button, and it's going to say, hey, you actually have a little bit in here. So I have my $10 worth of WETH that I loaded in. And now I can exchange this for other tokens. So let's just say that I wanted to exchange the wrapped Ethereum for, I don't know, let's just say Polygon, for example. Then I could actually come over here and say that, hey, I want to exchange, X amount of this for Polygon. It's going to say, hey, if I trade my $10 worth of wrapped Ethereum, I could get roughly 14.86 Polygon. But the key thing to remember here is that you need to leave just a little bit of the Polygon or the Matic token inside of your wallet, because that's what's going to be getting used to pay the gas fee here. So to kind of clarify this point, if you are using the Ethereum mainnet, then you're going to pay the Ethereum gas fees in Ethereum. Now, since we're using the Polygon Layer 2 here, it's a little bit different, and that Polygon is going to be your gas fees. Now, as you'll see in just a second, it's still really, really cheap, which is the good thing, and it's one of the big kind of draw-ins for people using a Layer 2 over the Ethereum main chain. But if I'm going to go ahead and just transact this 0.003 wrapped Ethereum for roughly 13.2 Matic, then it's going to tell me when I go to swap here that the fee is going to be around 2 to 3 cents, which is still really, really low, which again is a big draw for a lot of people and why they like to use a Layer 2. So what I can actually do here now is go to approve and swap. And then it's going to go ahead and say, hey, do you trust this site? Do you really want to do this? I'm going to say yes. Again, it's going to cost me 1 to 2 cents in a network fee. And I'm going to go ahead and click confirm. After I do this, I'm just going to go ahead and click confirm again. And now we're going to wait just a moment. The cool thing is that Layer 2s are actually pretty fast as well. So we can just do this for a moment. I'm going to go ahead and sign this, make sure that everything is good. Confirm again. And then it should be in my wallet any second now. So it's going to give me a swap success. I can go back up to my Coinbase wallet here. And now if I scroll down, I will have the Matic inside of here. So now we can see that I went from my $10 in wrapped Ether to now having $1 in wrapped Ether. And now I have $10 in wrapped, or not wrapped Matic, and just the normal Matic token. And so that's really all there is to swapping on the Polygon Layer 2 or trading on the Polygon Layer 2. And the cool thing here is that, again, we can go and trade a lot of different cryptocurrencies. So people will come here to trade more than just like Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see that there is Aave and 1inch and AMP and Ape and Axelar and Axie Infinity and so many other cryptocurrencies that can be traded through the Polygon ecosystem. And so you can still kind of get exposure to those assets without having to trade ridiculous gas fee prices. So I hope this video helped you out. If it did, consider hitting that like and subscribe button because we got a lot more tutorials just like this one coming out in the not so distant future. In fact, we're working on tutorials for all the main Layer 2s for Ethereum. So this is things like the base Layer 2, Polygon like we just did today. We're also working on Optimism, Arbitrum, and so much more. So if you like these tutorials, stick around and we'll see all of you in the next video.